Well, how are we? Been away for a few days, so that's why I've not really uploaded this week. Um, so anyway, I'm back in the garden. I'm going to do a bit. It's been really bad weather this week, really stormy. So my potato plants looked a bit under the weather, but I've got quite a lot to do in the garden, so I'll take you along with me today. And then I'll be going to the allotment at some point as well, but not today, probably tomorrow for that. So let's have a look what's going on, and I'll tell you my plans. Right, so as you can see, I've come back to this forest growing here. So they're doing extremely well. These are the lemon cucumbers. The apple cucumbers next to it there, that's coming along nice. These are the Louisa cucumbers. And these are the melon. So they're coming along nice. Sunflowers have shot up. So all those sunflowers are going to have to go down to the allotment at some point this weekend. So I'll take them down and get them in. Then if we just nip over here, no idea what's going on with that tomato plant there. Well, what is that about? And it's got flowers on, so I can't. So I'm going to have to strap that up anyway. Yeah, so they're all looking lovely and lush, and they've got flowers on. So we'll have some nice tomatoes there. We'll do some planting out as well today. So we'll get these are radish, they need to go out. Oh, my radish have failed. Told you, I can't grow radish. There's some marigolds there that need to go out as well. They're my pumpkins and my baby boos in the middle, so I'm going to pot them on today. And then a whiz over here, and they're coming on lovely as well. They're the cute melons, so they look lovely as well. So when I came back, these were in a right mess. They were all over the place, but they seem to have perked up today. So I've got like a pot over there that I need to move. So it's pretty bad. But I think those potatoes at the back there are nearly ready because if you can see, they're all dying back. So when your potatoes all grow back, then that's a sign that they're nearly ready. Grow back. When they die back, that's a sign that they're nearly ready. So they're my first earlies anyway, so they will be, but look how they've all leaned over. But so far, from what I can see, there doesn't seem to be any breakages. So hoping they're going to be alright. You know, I've had some terrible winds. I think they'll be okay. So I've got a bit of earthing up to do. I'm way behind with the others. These don't need earthing up, but I'll get onto that as well. So that's another job that I'll be doing today. Look in there. Doesn't all that look like a nice little jungle? Everything's growing up at the back there. Let's go inside. So as you can see, they're the beans that are growing up, the French beans. They're the purple ones, the violet ones, and they're the green French beans. Tomatoes in the middle are all doing fabulous. They're carrots, they're doing absolutely great. The Romanesco, doing good. And the Cavolo Nero kale. These are the sweet peas. They're climbing nicely. They look a bit like they've been a bit wind swept. Now this here, these radish. So as I said, I can't grow radish. I grow all sorts of stuff, but for some reason radish now. So I'm going to rip them out, and I think because it gets so hot in here, I'm going to put my chillies in there. So that's a job for today as well. Peas flowering. There. Not many come up with them potatoes, but should be a few. Lettuce or lush. Yeah. Now in the greenhouse, just a few things to point out. These at the back get the most sun. So just in case you think that tomatoes need loads of sun, you're wrong. You're sadly mistaken. They're all direct sunlight all day. And they're the ones that aren't coming on the most. These haven't got direct sunlight, these in front. And these are in partial shade. So they don't get much sunlight at all. And look at the size of those. So the thing with tomatoes, they need heat. More than anything, it's heat that they need. I've got all this as well. That's cinnamon basil. Got a couple of tomato plants there. These chilies have all popped up here, but I don't think they'll get a chance. They're my chilies at the back. I'm going to plant them out. These are all brassicas. Lettuce. A couple of courgettes there that I'll find space for in the back garden. So yeah, we've got a busy day ahead. So let's crack on. Feed as well with that stuff. That's the organic seaweed there. Because they're producing fruit now, I think it's really important that they get as much nutrition as possible so they can focus on making those cucumbers and tomatoes. So I think that variety at the back there, I think that's a basket one. I think the seeds got mixed up when I was doing all my tomato seeds, so it's spraying out like it needs to trail, but I'm not taking it out of there so it can stay. So I've just tied it up gently, as you can see in the middle there. But yeah, I'm happy with them. They all look good, don't they? Pumpkins are in desperate need of putting on, so we'll get them done. So I'm just going to plant them in these pots because they're not going to be in there for long. These are baby boos. Let's get these in. Right, so I'm going to put my chilies in that self-made cold frame that's red hot. It's not a cold frame because it's red hot. So it's going, they can go in there. I'm going to give them a go in there. I think they might be okay. So that's next job. Just want to show you my Trevor pyjamas. Aren't they good? Christmas present. I'm going to take this hay out now. Because I don't think it's necessary. I think we can take it out now. Beetroots are doing okay in here. That's a good thing. Not much to be said about my radish though. There, so I've put chilies in there now because it gets very hot. So let's see how they get on in there. They might be a better place for them. Right, I'm going to plant some courgettes now. They've already started flowering, so I'm going to bring them outside now. Hopefully there's not going to be any more storms. So, look, started flowering. So, I've even got a little courgette on there as well. I don't know whether you can see it. Can you see it? There it is. One with a little lump underneath. That's a courgette. The others are male flowers. And they're the female, the ones that have got courgettes underneath. Yeah, little courgettes. Right, so let's put one in there. Let's check you can see what I'm doing. They're not big rooters, so I'm just going to put one in this one. I need a smaller pot really than that big one. Let's see what I can find here. Obviously when you've got a little garden and you've got no actual ground, it's all flagged, then pots work just as well, even when they've got humongous snails in them. Come on! And I never kill these neither, because I like them. Look, isn't he a big one? Go on, get on me ivy. Right. I'll give them some sort of support as well. Looking a bit pale, so I'll give them a bit of a feed then. I've got 2 dwarf French beans. So I'll pop them in this big pot here. Right, so I planted that in there. There's 2 dwarf French beans in there and chickpeas. I think they're chickpeas. I'm not sure. Anyway, I've put them in there and I'm going to pop them in that corner down there where the pink tub is. Pink tub's coming off there. I'm going to grow mushrooms in there, I think, because it's about the right size and they need to go out anytime. I've got the stuff for it, so I'm going to have to do that pretty soon. Yeah, so I'll put them there because they're not a major pest problem. And I don't have huge slug problems in this garden because I've got really good biodiversity with frogs and hedgehogs, and I've got all sorts going on in my back garden. Wish I had that on my allotment, and anything like that on my allotment. Right, I've got some big pots here, so they're going to be for me chillies, so I'm going to pot chillies in those, the ones that are left, and then I'm going to put them in my conservatory. Right, so that's it. bit weather. Sort myself out. Right, that's it for this one. I'm gonna be at the allotment tomorrow, so keep you updated on what I'm up to there. Planted sunflowers, they need to go in, so that's my task tomorrow. And if I've got any strength, then I'll sort the polytunnel out as well. So, see you there. Bye for now.